Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. 2 days ago I'm doing a Kia and it's 75. Today I'm up here in Flemington doing a QX80 and it's 35. But anyway, the weather and the wind isn't going to stop us from bringing you this new SUV from Infiniti. I'm at Infiniti of Flemington to take a look at a 2023 Infiniti QX80, their full-size SUV. So let's dig in. All right, here's the front end of this Infiniti. I apologize for all this wind buffeting, but it is a windy, cold day out here today. Coolest red is the color on this QX80. LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps, the big Infiniti badge in the middle, full functionality, flat black on the grille, top and bottom for this humongous full-size V8 monster. All right, wheel and tire package on this Infiniti QX80, premium select trim. We have a 22-inch gunmetal gray wheel. Ventilated rotors, big brakes, tire size 275 on the width, 50 series sidewall, 22s, all season tires, all four corners, four-wheel drive. Full side profile on this QX80, coolest red. Of course, this looks very familiar because this SUV is based off of the Nissan Armada. So it's very similar in look. However, it is the Infiniti QX80 with a lot more luxury features than you'll see on the Nissan. Nice overall design. This design really hasn't changed much in the last several model years. And they didn't really make many changes at all for 2023. As we move on in, we have some silver trim here on the front fender. We are gloss black on the side view mirror with LED turn signals. We do have 360-degree cameras. We're chrome on the front and rear door handle. We have a left side fuel filler cap. And then way up top, we have the color match roof, shark fin antenna. As we move up, we have a standard style sunroof. All right, we're at the back of this QX80 and we have a very short roof spoiler coming off the back. Huge amount of rear window space, along with that rear wiper down below, the Infiniti badge right in the middle. We have LED taillights, however, the turn signals back here are standard bulbs and they are down below along the lower bumper. That middle panel in between the turn signals is a panel that pops off for your towing. This can tow up to 8,500 pounds, which makes it a top 10 full-size SUV for towing, according to Forbes. We have a exhaust outlet tucked underneath on the right side. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 QX80, and we're looking at a 5.6 liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, making 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 7-speed automatic transmission, MPGs, 13 in the city, 19 on the highway, 15 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 91, so premium fuel is recommended for optimal performance. All right, we are finally inside of this QX80 to get out of the cold weather. But before we get started with the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, this large full-size SUV is not an inexpensive truck. MSRP, the way this one is optioned, $84,360. So let's check out the interior. All right, starting with the footbox, nice large dead pedal, brake, and accelerator. We have carpeted floor mats in the rear tailgate. We do have the nice rubber finish on the running boards to help you get in this monstrous full-size SUV. We have a nice Infiniti door sill plate that lights up to welcome you to the car. power seats for the driver and front passenger. We have here optional Sahara stone leather seats with white cross stitch. Very soft, very plush, nice feel, very nice. Door panels, really nice. We got this nice leather material up top in that Sahara stone color with some nice open pore wood around the front of the door panel, and then nice black leather on the door grab handle as well as the armrest. Really soft, probably one of the softest that I've felt so far, with white cross stitch, flat black on the switchgear. Really nice looking door panels. Up top, we have more of this soft touch way up here with the white cross stitch. And again, coming down black here, and then the glove box down here nice and large. All right, QX80 infotainment system time, and it's really big. And it looks really nice. Looks like it's about 12 inches, I would guess. The window sticker doesn't tell me the actual size, but to me it looks like about 11.5 to 12 inch display. Nice and clear. We have, going to our menu, we have radio controls. We can go to settings. We can configure our phone, our navigation, our driver profiles. We do have wireless Apple CarPlay and wired Android Auto, from what I can tell on the window sticker. So that's a very, very interesting option. Now we have our map, and if we touch it, it's very, very nice. It is a little glitchy when you first touch it, but then once you get it woken up, I would say, then it operates very, very nicely and very, very quickly. As we come down here, we have manual controls for our radio, our track and whatnot, volume. And then as we come further down, we have our four-way hazard lights, 2 heat and air vents. Down further, we have our dual climate control action with 3-stage heated seats for both the driver and front passenger. I don't see ventilated seats here. And at $84,000, I think we need to see ventilated seats for the front passengers in this QX80. Moving on further down, we have a big gloss black panel here, but if you lift it up, we have a 12 volt and a wireless charging pad. And then further down, you have a USB-A and a USB-C. Here's the old style gear shift with leather and white cross stitch to go through the 7-speed automatic transmission. Here is our four-wheel drive dial, where we can dial up for high, for low, snow mode, tow mode, traction control off, so they got you covered there. Down further, we have our dial to go through the infotainment system if we don't want to use the touch screen. We have 2 cup holders. We have our Infiniti key fob. Whew. My hands are cold. Everything's slipping around. There we go, Infiniti key fob, where we have our remote start, lock, unlock, press and hold to pop the tailgate, panic button. Nice and light, nice weight. As we move back up for our backup camera, we have a nice clear backup camera with trajectory, with 360 action, but we have a big black panel over here, and when I touch it, nothing happens. So I wish they would make these bigger, use something over here, move that stuff over, make them a little bit larger so they're easier to see. But overall, we got the backup camera with the 360 action. And now I'm going to turn her over here. Here is a nice soft center console armrest, very nice. As we lift that up, take this out, a nice big area for storage in here. All right, steering wheel time in this QX80. Nice leather wrap steering wheel, nice 10-2 notches. This is electric, tilting and telescoping. Infiniti badge on the horn button. On the left, you have your radio volume as well as the controls for the digital portion of your dash. And then on the right, telephone voice commands, cruise control, lane keep assist controls. On the stalks, we have our headlights and fog lamp controls. And then on the right side, your front and rear wiper controls. Down below, pop the tailgate, heated steering wheel, parking sensors on off. Up on the left part of the dash here, trip reset, brighten and dim the dash right there. And then as we move in closer to take a look at this dashboard, we have that analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level and coolant temperature, and then a small 4-inch display in the center that's going to get you such things as your fuel economy, a compass, music, auxiliary gauges, as well as some other things like tire pressures. So overall, it is a nice small little display in the center, and it works. Up top here, rear view mirror, as you can see, it is a digital rear view mirror. That's really nice. I really like these digital rear view mirrors, and you can operate it as digital, or if you move this switch back, it goes back to being a regular standard one. So however you would like it, I'm going to probably leave it on the digital. I think that looks killer. As we move up to the overhead console, here is our controls for the standard style moonroof, our SOS button, and if we open the door, we have LED lighting here on the interior of this QX80. All right, we're in the back, not in the back, but in the mid-row of this 3-row SUV, this QX80. Plenty of room back here. This seat is set for my driving position. Got plenty of knee space, plenty of headroom, plenty of shoulder width room. Great consistency of design front to back. Mid-row seats, same material, leather, and this nice open pore wood. We have the optional Bose 13 speaker sound system in this car, as well as this nice leather grab handle and very soft armrest on the door. It's nice, very nice. All right, center console in the back. Mid-row time, we have auto climate control for the mid-row and the rear seat passengers, which is nice. USBs on the left and on the right for connectivity. A nice little button right up here where you can push that, lift that up, and now the rear passengers have access to that storage area there, which I think is a nice touch. And way down below by the bottom of your feet, there is a 12 volt. All right, the center console here in the mid-row, push the button, 2 cup holders, a lot of gloss black around here though. You can open this up and you have some nice storage back here as well. So plenty of storage in the back of this SUV. And then if we come around the front, we have a cubby hole that we can open up. And as you see back there, it has another nice big storage area. So plenty of storage. All right, we're going to access the 3rd row, but we do have more door sill plate in the back door that will light up for you as well. So nice sill plate action in this QX80. To get into the 3rd row, you come up here to the mid-row captain's chair. You pull this lever and this will move up and out of the way, all the way out of the way. I really, really like that. That looks really, really cool. Now we can just come right in and walk right in here to the 3rd row. No problem. All right, now I'm in the 3rd row, and it's not the same material used on the seats in the 3rd row as it is throughout the rest of the car. It's still nice leather, but it's not exactly the same cross stitch and all that other good stuff. My knees are a little high, but I got plenty of headroom back here, plenty of shoulder width room. I have heat and air vents back here, and I can also recline the 3rd row back a little bit, so I'm a little bit more comfortable. Power recline as well. So very, very nice here in this 3rd row of this QX80. All right, back outside for rear tailgate action. Key fob, you can pop it there or from the dash, but if you forget, right underneath we have an Infiniti. We have the button, up it comes, nice electric assist on the way up, electric assist on the way down, a little slow but not bad. And then in the back, here's all our carpeted floor mats for the front and mid row with the QX80 embroidered in there, really, really nice. Then underneath here, we have an all-weather mat, and then we have the standard carpet. And then if we open that up, we have more storage, and then underneath that, we have the jack and all that other good stuff. So a whole lot of action going on back here. Pretty good room with the 3rd row up. It's not bad. We have a 12 volt in the back in case you need some power while you're in the back of the tailgate. And then we have power fold 3rd row from right here All you have to do is hit the button. It's a one-touch button, and the seat will go down slowly but surely. And now we'll do the right side. One touch, and they will go down slowly but surely. Come on, you can make it. And it is down. All right, so now we have much more room with that mid-row up. You can fold that mid-row down if you would like, for even to maximize your space, but overall a nice spot back here. And you can also one touch up on the power fold third row as well, so you don't have to sit there and hold it while it comes up. So I like that one touch action. A lot of height in the back since it's all squared up. A lot of height for big tall items as well. So a lot of nice space here in the back of this QX80. All right, here is the window sticker of this 2023 Infiniti QX80 Premium Select 4-wheel drive. Just so you know, the Premium Select trim is the middle trim, and then of course Sensory would be the highest level trim. But feel free to pause the video, zoom in, see everything that is inside this particular vehicle. And now let's take it out for a spin. All right, so we are in this ginormous QX80, and this is a big truck, and it's like driving a tank. This thing is huge. Now, not much of a long drive today because we have very little fuel in here. So overall, you sit way up high. I love the digital rear view mirror. You sit way up high. This big V8, big time power, big time linear torque delivery right down the road. The automatic transmission, nice and smooth, getting the job done. Really like how this drives. We have obviously all the safety suite, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, highway lane keep assist, traffic sign recognition, all that good stuff. And it feels really good to get down the road. It's very comfortable. Over big bumps, it is a little stiff. So we're in too high, and it is a little stiff. We're rear wheel drive biased in this truck-based SUV, but nice room, great visibility. Everything is easy to get to, no problems at all. Really feels good. Heated steering wheel warms up nicely, which I like, even though it's in an odd place. The only thing I'm really gonna have to criticize is an $84,000 price tag. I think you need to have ventilated seats up front, and you need to have heated seats in the mid-row. This does not have ventilated seats in the front for Premium Select, and it doesn't have heated seats in the mid-row, in this middle of the road trim for the QX80. And I think at the price point they want to get for the SUV, I think it needs that. Other than that, you get plenty of power. If you need to tow something, you have up to 8,500 pounds of towing, which is a large amount of towing capability here. Nice, and opposed to other full-size SUVs, this is going to have one of the highest ratings. And of course, Forbes did rank it in the top 10, like I mentioned earlier. We have tons of room in here for everyone to sit. So even that third row, even though the seats are a little bit thin on the padding back there and they're a little harder, there's still plenty of room to sit. And you do have heat and air vents back there, so you're not going to get stuffy. So overall, really nice. It's well damped. The suspension feels good. There's no creaks. There's no rattles or rolls in here to think of. The interior is really nicely spec'd. So I think in this segment, in this full-size segment, I think it's an attractive offering, because everybody is going to be in this $80,000 to $85,000 price range, and up close to $100,000 on some of them for these full-size SUVs. And it's obviously up to you guys and up to the buying public. Do I really need one? Do I go to a mid-size like an Explorer or a QX60? Something like that. Do I really need this big size? Or if you need the extra towing, do I need to look at a QX80? Do I need to go somewhere else? You know, the Grand Wagoneer has, I believe, the highest one on the ratings. So there's a lot of different options for everyone to look at and go through. This one obviously is based on the Armada, the Nissan Armada. Obviously they've made it more luxurious in here, but you're getting the same basic platform and bones of the vehicle. So, you know, that's something to consider, because obviously the Armada is going to be at a lower price point, but it's not premium, so you're not going to get the premium warranty for your 60,000 mile bumper to bumper. You know, you're going to get your standard 336. So there's a lot of things to consider, especially when you're spending $84,000 on a vehicle. That is a lot of money, and I certainly can understand people having to closely think about this. But if you're in the market for a large full-size SUV with significant towing capability, I think you need to put the Infiniti QX80 on your list to test drive, take a look at, and make your own decision. I want to thank Infiniti of Flemington for making this vehicle available to the channel for review today. I also want to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.